That's gonna be a good story. That's gonna be a good
This one's not good.
No, we're gonna go. Oh, look at this Xbox.
They wish.
Yeah. Hang on.
Oh, hi.
Hello.
Welcome to Mandatory Update. I am Emilio Estevez.
And I am a Japanese water ghost.
Welcome to the show.
Good to have you back, friend.
Oh, yeah. Rockstar Games has not commented on the subject, but official PlayStation Magazine claims that GTA 5 on PS4 will run at 1080p. Wrote the mag, "Farewell 720p, you served your purpose adequately enough. Still, our eyes have been gagging for 1080p's pin-sharp pleasures, and the Los Santos sandbox is only too happy to oblige on PS4, running at a native 1920 by 1080 pixels. The only time I've ever seen eyes gag is when I'm holding the gaze of someone who claims they love me. I can see the lie right there in those gagging eyes. There's no such thing as love, kids. Your parents don't love you, your significant other doesn't love you, your friends can't stand you, there's no Santa Claus, no Tooth Fairy, no God, and the planet is so polluted we'll be lucky to survive another 100 years.
How was your trip home?
It was all right.
Microsoft is ringing in the holiday season with a $50 price cut to all Xbox One systems and bundles for the US market. But I think the question on all our minds is, how is this going to help me get a PS4?
Andrea Gonzalez and Sophie Hauser, two New York high school students and graduates of the Girls Who Code program, have made an old-school shooter game that replaces guns with tampons. The girls felt that the mention of menstruation evokes such negative connotation, whereas guns are casually prevalent everywhere. See, Elise? Anything is possible. And you thought my idea about a game where you have a gun that shoots out DVDs of Season 3 of Friends was a bad idea.
Yeah, I just mean that it should shoot Season 9. Joey and Rachel, come on.
Right, good point. That season sucked.
Stolen gameplay footage of Call of Duty Advanced Warfare leaked online last weekend. Up until this point, Sledgehammer Games has done a pretty good job keeping the game a surprise for fans until it hits retail November 3rd. Studio head Glenn Schofield lamented the leak over Twitter, saying, "We took 3 years to make a game, kept it quiet for the fans, and it has to be stolen and leaked a week before. That sucks, a real bummer. Thanks a lot." Schofield then tweeted, "Even the biggest ones can hurt. To be or not to be sad, that is the question. 140 characters is not enough for my sadness. Hashtag too sad for today."
After a relative disappearance since Gamescom, Quantum Break showed off 16 minutes of gameplay this week. Here to comment is Remedy Entertainment's Sam Lake.
Greetings, Elise and Ian. My name is Sam Lake, and I am the director of the game Quantum Break.
Yeah, we just introduced you.
Sure.
So you're probably getting to the final stages of development on Quantum Break. What's crunch time like at Remedy right now?
Sure. Quantum Break is a cover-based, third-person action shooter. In this game, you play as Jack Joyce, a mysterious man with the ability to control time through what we call dimensional rifts. Quantum Break is coming exclusively to the Xbox One in early 2015.
That sounds good. Can you think of a funny story from one of your stressful days in the office?
Sure. At Remedy Entertainment, we take great pride in our stories. You will play as Jack Joyce, a serious man who has a dark personality and the ability to travel through dimensional rifts, as well as exhibit several other unique powers and abilities. Please stay tuned as Quantum Break is coming exclusively to the Xbox One in early 2015.
Okay, but what's something that made you laugh from the office? Did anyone pull like a funny prank or anything?
Funny prank?
Like, like a practical joke, like somebody did something crazy at the expense of someone else?
Yes. In Quantum Break, you will have many powers. The one we would talk about today is the ability to stop time in dimensional rifts. However, there will be enemies who can move freely within these rifts. Is that what you mean?
No.
Yeah, it's fine. When does this game come out again?
Quantum Break is coming exclusively to the Xbox One in early 2015. So stay tuned for more dimensional riffs and a peek into the television series. Thank you, Ian and Elise, and please look forward to seeing more at Gamescom 2015.
What does he mean by Gamescom 2015?
Yeah, that's later than early 2015.
Yes.
Well, anyway, you know what? He's passionate, and I think you can't help but root for him.
You gotta give him that. We're rooting for you, Sam Lake.
Thanks, Sam Lake. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks wherever you went. Probably into some rift.
Yeah. Underworld Sugar Wars hit the App Store this week. The quirky free-to-play game is set in a world where sugar is an illegal substance and black market commodity. In dealing the sweet stuff, players must hose down junkies and rough up competitors to work their way from street corner dealer to multinational sugar kingpin. Huh. That sounds kind of like when Trevin puts more candy in the candy bowl. Hey, how's it going? Good. How you doing? Pretty good.
In other COD news, Cliffy B spoke out over a quote of his that ended up in an Advanced Warfare TV spot.
You got it.
In the quote, Cliffy shared his admiration for the game, saying it transcends the line between game and film.
They're gonna love it.
But Blazinski has a deeper perspective on the games to film comparison.
Keep going.
He tweeted out, "Games shouldn't aspire to be movies.
You got it.
Stop with the comparisons, folks. Insecure much? Well, yeah, Wreck-It Ralph was really insecure, actually. That movie got real heavy at times. But remember, just because Cliff Blazinski's a bad guy doesn't mean he's a bad guy."
Oh, no! That's the one we should use.
Nintendo had a lot of news this week, and we'll tell you about some of that later. But first, Ian.
In other Nintendo news, President Satoru Iwata has revealed a new quality of life product that will supposedly help users sleep. It's called the Wii U.
Flames.
You see, because the system is boring and thus would put users.
90s Come to My Window singer Melissa Etheridge has teamed with mobile game company Hyperjams to create a smartphone game based on her new single Take My Number. In the game, players must earn points by grouping and catching falling guitar picks while simultaneously trying to remember the phone numbers of people in their contacts. Personally, I would have called it Come to My Windows Phone.
Battlefield Hardline was originally scheduled to hit retail October 21st, but a new date of March 17, 2015 has been confirmed. Said EA CEO Andrew Wilson, "Electronic Arts continues to put our players first, delivering new experiences, innovation, and new ways to play. It was an excellent second quarter with strong new titles, deep player engagement in our live services, and ongoing digital growth driving continued momentum." I wonder if these business people always talk like that. Like, "Hi honey, how was your day?" "Well, I had a strong first quarter, then around noon I had an innovative lunch with powerful greens and a strong coffee-based beverage. I had a meeting where we saw deep employee engagement, and I had a phone call that really built our community and drove momentum. Then I did a bunch of coke." I figure business people do a bunch of coke too.
The first Mario Kart 8 DLC pack will feature a course inspired by Ebola.
Blizzard has blocked several thousand Hearthstone accounts that may have been using bots created by unofficial software that performs precision calculation and moves. Some have even achieved legendary rank, something that 99.98% of players have been unable to do. Blizzard took to its blog writing, "We're committed to creating a fun and rewarding environment for our players, and we will continue to closely monitor activities within Hearthstone and take appropriate action against cheating in any form, as outlined in our terms of use." But what about those poor bots? Just because they're artificial doesn't mean they don't like to blow off some steam and play a game now and then. They let that one robot play Jeopardy, and they had to wait until someone was good enough to beat it. I would refer Blizzard to that episode of Star Trek The Next Generation, Season 2, Episode 9, The Measure of a Man, where the court is held to determine if Data is his own man or the property of Starfleet. And I think we remember how that turned out.
I want to be a real producer someday.
Not if I have anything to do with it.
Nintendo's third quarter yielded a net profit. The company points to Super Smash Bros. For 3DS as a system seller, as well as Tomodachi Life. In the 6 months prior to September, the Wii U sold 1.1 million units worldwide, compared to the 460,000 units sold during the same period last year. A rep for Nintendo says that they weren't trying to sell consoles, but if make Happy Day for Sunshine be forever in friendship.
The PS4's 2.0 update has finally added a YouTube app, so users can upload gameplay directly now. So get ready for YouTube to be inundated with tons of high-quality content.
Twitch has amended its rules of conduct to prohibit half-naked or fully nude streams. Basically, you are not allowed to stream in a state of dress that might be perceived as sexually suggestive. The official Twitch website reads, and this is an actual quote, "Nerds are sexy and you're all magnificent, beautiful creatures. But let's try and keep this about the games, shall we? You may have a great six-pack, but that's better shared on the beach during a 2-on-2 volleyball game, blasting playing with the boys." I don't appreciate it when companies have a good sense of humor. This is America, goddammit. Knock it off, Twitch. You're not Danny Kaye.
This November 21st, you won't have to choose between Pokemon Omega Ruby and Pokemon Alpha Sapphire. You can go on not choosing either one, just like the rest of the year.
Good one, Ian. That's the show for this week.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks to Sam Lake.
Thanks for Sam Lake.
And go watch Tabletop Adventures on GameTrailers.com.
Yeah.
We play D&D, so if you can stomach us and you like RPing, you might like that show.
I'm RPing right now.
Oh dear, you again.
Good night and good game.
Good night. Company Hyperjams to create a smartphone foam.
Smart foam! Twice as smart as regular foam.
It's retail November 3rd. Studio Hen.
What does a hen sound like?
Call of Duty! I don't know.
Call of Duty! There it is.
Battlefield 4!
Except they do Call of Duty though, right?
Yep. Yo, tell you what I really want. Don't tell me what you want, what I really want. I wanna zig.
If you wanna be my lover,
You gotta get with my
friend. I wanna fuck you like an animal.
Just teamed with mobile company Hyperjam. Fuck.
I barely noticed the pause.
In other co-ed news.
In other co-ed news, me and my sorority sisters had a great pillow fight, but then Cynthia got her bra knocked off, and then we all just started making out. It was really weird. I don't know.
How do you get your bra knocked off?
I don't know. I just hit her really hard, and then we all noticed the cameras.
Okay. Enough Tai Chi arms. Let's do this. To create a smartphone game.
You said foam again!
I know! It's my thing!
New
it's like my
smartphone! Put it near your kids!
Blizzard hasn't blocked several thousand hearts.
Blizzard blocked several thousand hearts on accounts, and I'm so sad because my dad is rich. He bought me a BMW, but I wanted a different BMW.
I told Brandon Jones that you're my best friend, and he said he didn't know if it was for the cameras or not.
Neither do I.
To create a smartphone game.
And
I'm dreaming
of a white
Twitchmas.
Twitchmas.
Hyperjams to create a smartphone game.
Wife cheating on you? Try smartphone. Need to fix your foundation in your basement? Try smartphone. Asbestos. Need to give someone mesothelioma? Try asbestos.